What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Randonautica adventure. I'm your host, Dan, and I just got out to the spot, area-ish, that I'm going to do some Randonautica at today. So, that being said, let's get into the video. Welcome back, everybody. It's great to see you. I hope that you all had a great week and are having a restful, relaxing weekend. As I said, today we're doing some Randonautica, and if you're not familiar with that, with what that is, this is your first Randonautica video. It is an app that's on your phone that takes you to places that you normally wouldn't discover otherwise. You use the app to set what's called an intent, and the intent could be anything you want. For example, you could set the intent as Christmas present. And you open the app, press start, think about, or in our case, say out loud your intent of Christmas present. A point will pop up on the map, and you go to that point in real life, and when you get there, with any luck, you'll find what you're looking for, like a Christmas present. But of course, in our case, we use that for scary things. We use it to find oddities, horrors, whatever else you can do. And it comes with a lot of consequences that we don't like dealing with. But that's the way it goes. So anyways, we're out here. And guys, also, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button if you're a returning subscriber or a member of the Curse Crew or somebody just passing by. Make sure that bell is on, so you're notified the moment Cursed Urban videos are dropped. And last but not least, leave me a comment saying negative Randonautica if you're ready for today's video. And why I say negative Randonautica is because it is currently, let me check the weather in this area. It is currently 9 degrees out. Real feel of -2 or of 2 with wind. So as the day progresses, it will probably get a little bit colder, but that is okay because for once in my life, I actually dressed appropriately. Got a hoodie, of course. I got some long johns. I got jeans. I got wool socks. I got my snow boots, hat, gloves, big Columbia down-filled coat. So I should be good, plus a bag of cold weather gear in the back if I absolutely need it. So I should be good. And I got two body warmers on my torso right now, but it's to be determined if they work or not. I drove out here. It's about a hour and 10-minute drive from my area to this area, and I slapped the hand warmers on before I left my house. And they're still not, they're kind of warm, but they're not like what you'd expect from like a hand warmer. So we shall see if they continue to warm up or not. Anyways, I am going to pull up our last Randonautica video, and I believe that's on the Randonautica channel. If you guys aren't familiar, make sure you go down in the description, check out the Randonautica channel. And that will, I post a ton of Randonauticas on there. So if you like Randonautica, make sure to check that out. This one is obviously just on the main channel. All right, let's do the first intent from Happy Nick, with Happy Nick's intent, hidden beneath the surface. And guys, if you would like to leave me intents, leave them down in the comments. Just leave one per comment, and maybe I'll do yours on a future video. All right, let's get Randonautica open and get going. Hidden beneath the surface. Hidden beneath the surface. Hidden beneath the surface. Hidden beneath the surface. Hidden beneath. All right, we got one. Okay, so I think I did Nick's intent last time for my first intent as well. So you're on a roll, Nick. Keep it up. But okay, let's not delay. Let's head on over and see if we find anything hidden beneath the surface. All right, guys, we're headed back down this trail. Oh, man, thankfully the point, actually I think I know exactly where the point is. It's a spot we've been to before. I'm fairly certain it's the exact spot I'm thinking of. We'll see here in a second. I'm not gonna ruin the surprise if it is. But dude, this wind is showing no mercy. It's just like this biting wind today. It's coming off this lake I'm by. And dude, yeah, it's just straight up like no mercy, no holds barred. But I'm holding it together. I'm holding it together so far. You can hear the ice shifting on the lake. Look at this. Look at all these berries on the ground. It's like, I don't know, they look weird. Looks like drops of blood. Yeah, it's a rough one out here though. Even with gloves, excuse me, even with long johns, it's a rough one. Ah. So the point is, yep, it is. I can see it. The point's back there in the forest, and it's something really cool. I've gotten this same area twice before, and yeah, it's always been kind of interesting. It's like a snow fort back here, or not a snow fort, just a fort. You can see. And our point is a little bit ahead of that, but oh, usually we have to duck under this branch to get to it, but today it looks like we can just go around, because like everything's like usually overgrown, and yeah, it's kind of inaccessible. Yeah, today we can just go around. Oh, man. Yeah, let's see what we got. Whew. Yeah, this place is awesome. Let's see if anything has changed. Because the last time I was out here, well, this is 2 subsequent times, like, it seems like, you know, random people come back here and like this place is slowly getting like more and more sticks on it, like getting filled in as a fort, which I think is really cool. So it's kind of cool to see how it changes. I want to see if there's anything that's been done. It seems like nobody's really been out here though, since snowfall, because yeah, I don't see any like footprints. There's deer prints, pretty big deer. But yeah, I don't see any like, oh man, any regular human tracks out here. Trying to get this walking stick. Make this into a walking stick at least. There we go. Bro, it's so cold. I'm looking at my camera screen And I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with like LCD screens, and like when they get cold, they get like super laggy because it's liquid, liquid crystal display. So yeah, I'm looking at my camera, and the rear screen on it is just like super laggy because it's so cold out. Reminds me of my old my last year camping adventures. So I think this is the first time I've been out filming when it's been this cold this winter. Because like last winter, like I'd be out, you know, camping and stuff like that. Which I don't get me wrong, I intend to do that this winter. I'm planning on going camping early next week. But yeah, I think this is the first time I've been out since it's been like super cold in the snow. And it's rough, but it's all right, you know. All right, let's take a look around here. Let's take a look inside. What is this? Can I see that? It's hard to manipulate the camera with my big old gloves on. I'll try my best. Look at that. It's like it's some sort of like glass block of some sort, like New Zealand. Yeah, if you guys can see that, it says New Zealand in it. It's like one of those laser etched pieces of glass, which kind of, I mean, it kind of fits in line with our intent beneath the surface, because like, yeah, it's etched beneath the surface of the glass, so it makes sense. Got some snow and stuff on. Looks like it's been out here a little while. That's weird. Yeah, I found like right in there. Excuse my finger, my glove finger. I'm trying to like hold the camera by its lens, and that's still like poking in the top of the shot. But that's interesting. All right, we'll keep taking a look around here and see if we see anything else. Got my owl hand warmers. Warm my hands up real quick. Gotta kick that on high. Because even with my gloves, like, my hands are still like getting kind of cold, honestly. All right. Yeah, let's check in here, just for fun. It's like I'm the only one out here today. Oh, there's a, look at these. It's tracks. It's either a somebody's dog. So I don't think so. I don't think it's somebody's dog, because yeah, their tracks should be somewhere. So I think it might be a coyote. Maybe a coyote's taking up residence in this little area. And there's some yellow snow too. I'm not going to go in here. Yes, I am. Well, it didn't. It obviously went through here and then out the other side. But yeah, it looks like there's some more sticks added. Looks like they filled the roof part in. Yeah, if I got stranded out here for some reason, which would be next to impossible, that's where I would go. I just fill this in, make a little fire, and camp. Oh man! All right, cool spot though. I love this spot. This is the third time Randonautica's taken us to it. Although the last time, or this time, I mean, the point's actually like further out, but there's nothing else around this area aside from this like fort. It's just all forest. All right, there's my footprints. Come. Go out the same way I came in. Where do my footprints go? I don't know. Make our own path. Oh, there they are. Oh man, I'm wondering also, how is my and attacked by branches. I'm wondering also, man, snow's deeper than I thought, how my camera is going to do in this weather. Last year it did great, but I don't know if I had it out during this cold. Just got to keep it running on 4K, keep that sensor nice and toasty. Might even need to bump it up to 6K, because like, kind of like a car's engine, like the harder you run your camera, the more heat it's going to produce. So yeah, if I had it at like running on 1080 right now, full HD, probably would already be shutting off, be like operating temperature too low. So I usually shoot on 4K, but yeah, I'm honestly thinking about bumping it up to 6K so the sensor throws off some more heat. But it should be all right. I'm gonna go back to the car now, warm up a little bit, let the camera warm up, and set another intent. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Definitely fitting, like I said, with the intent that we set. Beneath the surface. So shout out to Nick for that one. Nice work. Nice and good intent. Oh, there's that refreshing breeze off the lake. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, let's go warm up. Set another intent. All right. Yeah. Man. Get some heat in the car. Thankfully, we weren't gone for too long. Get my hands warm too. Dude, this screen is so bad. I wish I could show you guys this screen. Like how laggy it is from being cold. It's like, I know this is looking weird, but like just watching myself on the screen, like you can see like a trail of movement behind my hand. Yeah, and like I said, those of you who are familiar with like LCD screens know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Warm myself. I got these electronic hand warmers, and dude, they're amazing. They are absolutely amazing. Highly recommend. They're like, I think like $20, $30 or something, maybe less on Amazon. They are incredible. Now see if they make electronic body warmers. That would be the move right there. But I'm gonna put these on high. Toss them in my gloves. Let them warm up between now and my next point. Great. I mean, I know they're not going to retain the heat, but still, like, let them warm up a little bit. Because, dude, my gloves got cold. All right. Ugh. Man, let's see what we got. Okay. Oh man. All right. Thanks again, Nick. That was a good one. All right. All right, let's do one from Richard Tucker for the next intent. Richard this is a very appropriate one for today. Intention, Lost in the Snow. Thanks, Richard. I like that one. Yeah, let's do Lost in the Snow. See if that brings us to anything of interest. I'm gonna open the radius a little bit wider to this time. Yeah, see what that brings. So let's run it. Lost in the Snow. Oh, now my screen's warming up. Like it's not lagging like it is. Lost in the Snow. Lost in the Snow. Lost in the Snow. All right, we got one. Not too far. So today, guys, the plan, the the game plan is I'm gonna run. It's like 3:30 and 3:40 technically in the afternoon right now. 3:40 in the afternoon right now, and I'm gonna run intense. I don't know, probably up until it starts getting like dark out. So I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but yeah, I intend to run intense up until then, because I think like after like nightfall, it's just gonna be like too cold, and it might start getting too dangerous, in case something happens, like like my car doesn't start or like this or that. Although like I'm in a pretty good area. Like if anything happened, I would not be in any, knock on wood, again, severe danger. Because there would be, assistance nearby. Like I could call, even if my phone died, I could wave somebody down, or like, walk somewhere fairly easily. But still, I wouldn't like to be in that position. So yeah, I probably will not, yeah, I probably won't do much Randonautica after dark. We'll save that for next week. Because on this channel, like, I like to keep the intents, a little bit more scary, a little bit more aggressive, but yeah, like the Randonautica channel, it's like more kind of a chill channel. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll run intense for another hour or two, and I'll probably keep it tight, keep the radius tighter, so we can get as many as we possibly can in that time. But all right, let's head on over and see if we can find anything lost in the snow. Here's our next point, guys. This is very odd. Now, you might have to watch, and you would have to watch I think 2 videos ago to kind of understand why I say this is so bizarre. But being out here, here's the thing. I was at this exact spot 2 videos ago, and I didn't even realize it on the map until I pulled up here, and I was like, oh, this is, very, very bizarre. The thing is I could not find anything here. And I assumed like whatever the intent was buried in the snow. And, I set the intent lost in the snow just now. And it takes me back here to the exact spot that I couldn't find anything. So it makes me feel like maybe I need to look again. Like these like here are my footprints from the other day, circling around, like looking for something. Like these are my footprints. So it makes me feel like I'm here to like kind of, like it wants me to like look again, like look for something that I may have missed. So let's do that. I'm gonna kick some snow around and probably make things worse, but yeah, I don't know, like, because the point that I got, I think, was like right over there before. Today it's almost the same exact spot. Like I don't know where the point was, but it's like in this area, like in this same area. So yeah, let's look around, kick some snow around. I don't think I'm gonna find anything, but that was kind of interesting that that's funny. That's I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was this truck that pulled up behind me, and they yelled something, but they didn't have their windows down, so I couldn't even hear it. And then like took off. All right, let's see if we can't find anything lost or hidden beneath the snow, I think was the intent, or something along those lines. But yeah, these are definitely my footprints. And you can see how they kind of like have iced over now. Ow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to find anything here. But I do have gloves this time. So I can kind of dig around on this table. Dude, look at this ice. All iced over. And it's not too bad it's not too bad here. Now that we're away from like the wind off the water, it really isn't that bad out. I mean, you live in the Midwest when you're like, oh, it's 2 degrees outside with wind. It's not that bad. It's not that bad without the wind. Yeah, okay. I don't even know what I should be looking for. Like, I'm just like, this is kind of I don't know. Let's check the grill. Check around some of these trees. I don't even know what I could find out here. Hidden beneath the snow, so this is impossible. This is actually impossible. But it's just, you know what I mean, guys? Like, it's just so odd that it takes me back to the same spot where I didn't find anything. In hopes, So it really feels like, I don't know, I've said the same thing like 4 times now. I'm sure you understand exactly what I'm trying to say. It's just, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just very, very bizarre that it takes us over here. Dude, okay, so like, I'm sure you can tell, like, it sounds like I'm out of breath. And it's not that. It's like, I don't know how many of you have been in like these like literally sub-zero temperatures, but when you like breathe cold air in, it literally takes your breath away. Like, it's very hard to like breathe in these temperatures. It like, cause the air is, I think it's because like the air is so thin that like it's hard, like up, like for example, like when you're climbing mountains, and like the climbers need supplemental oxygen, which I mean, like the temperature is way, way lower than it is right now. But yeah, like it's like the air is so thin, it's hard to breathe. And that's kind of how it is right now. It's like, I was like, am I getting winded just from kicking some snow around? Man, I'm in worse shape than I thought. But no, it's just because it's so cold out right now. It's just, everything's more difficult. Man, I can't wait to get home. Straight up, I can't wait to get home. I'm going to get myself a giant mug of hot chocolate and, like, chill out and watch, like, I don't know, Hellraiser or something like that. I can hear, like, the ice popping on the lake, too. That's how cold it is. All right, let's check around these trees. I'm going to check in these crevices, too, like animal prints, anything like that. Because what happened the other day, actually last night, is I actually found an intent buried in the snow. And I think that was the last night's video is the one that I took the intents off, and I think that's what they were referencing, is hidden beneath the snow or hidden in the snow. Because yeah, I literally stumbled across an intent last night that was hidden in the snow, and it was like I just saw it. Like, I just saw something shiny. And, yeah, and it was intent, so I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to, like, miss anything, or, like, let's see if we see anything, like, hidden in the snow. Yeah. Which I'm not seeing anything. Yeah. Alright, I think we might be striking out again on this area, guys. Yeah, I really don't see anything. I was trying to be as careful as I can. See if there's anything buried here. Anything hidden. But I'm not seeing anything. Dude, I think we're striking out again here. I think this is the second time. Yeah. Second time of looking in this exact same area and haven't found anything. But obviously, like, it's got to be something important if Randonautica sent us here twice. Like, I'm missing something, but like there's so little that I can honestly do right now. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's like I'm really limited, guy. Like, yeah, I'm like extremely limited on what I can actually do out here because just the snow. You know, I can't like. I mean, I could, but it's not practical that I like dig up this entire area. You know what I mean? I'll check around here just a little bit more. You don't find anything in like 5 minutes, then you know, throw in the towel. Yeah. If you guys see anything that I missed, let me know. I'll come back. But yeah, I really don't see anything at all. Kind of sucks. Feels like I'm, you know, just wasting time at this point. Whatever. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll look around these trees real quick. Anyways, oh man. Hope you guys are staying warm and watching this from the comfort of your home. Like I said, all jokes aside, like for some reason, it really isn't that bad over here. Like now that we're a little ways away from the lake, like I'm almost even, like, no joke, too hot right now. I'm getting like kind of warm. I think I can like lose the coat. It'll probably be fine in my hoodie and thermals, but yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything here. It's just, I don't know. I mean, of course, like I said, Randonautica sent me to the spot for some reason, but I don't know if we're gonna find out what that reason is. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna throw in the towel. We've already been out here 10 minutes. And it's just, I don't know, how much time do I want to devote to one spot, digging through the snow to find something that may or may not be here. Whatever. Okay, we are back in the car. I know, thank you, Captain Obvious. But yeah, we are back. Dude, it's after I shut the camera off, I kicked the snow around like a couple other spots around here. I didn't find anything. It's just, I don't know. It sucks. Honestly, it does. It kind of sucks. Because like I said, you know, Randonautica, this is the second time it's taken us to the same spot within, I think, like the span of a week or a little over. I didn't find anything the first time. I didn't find anything the second time. So, yeah. whatever. What can we do? I don't know. I think, well, here's the thing. It's supposed to go warm up next week and get to be about like 40, like 35, 40. So all the snow should melt. I think even if okay, I'm going to make a point to do Randonautica out in this area next week. And even if I don't get an intent out here, I'm going to come back out here when all the snow is melted and check around real good and see if we find anything. But yeah, the snow should be melted enough. It'll probably be like a wet, muddy mess. But, yeah. I think I just saw a deer walking through the forest over there. Like, just really quick. Or it's a stalker. One of the two. I don't know. All right, let's see what we got for the next. I wasted enough of your time on that point. I probably lost half the viewers just from there. All right, let's see what we got though for the next point. All right. All right, dude. There's a bunch of great intents on this last video I put up last night. This is great. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's try this one. Let's try this one. This one could be interesting. This one's from Emma. Emma Teeling. Sorry if I got your name wrong, Emma. Let's try Emma's intent of finding Christmas gems. Not the most terrifying intent, but it could prove fruitful. And it is Christmas season, so it does seem about the time to do Christmas intent. Dude, that's unreal. Christmas is like less than 2 weeks away. I need to order some Christmas presents. With how slow Amazon has been being lately too, I should probably order them like today. Has that been the case for anybody else? Anybody else out there? Has Amazon been like unusually slow for people? Because like I ordered a few things and they've all taken like 5 to 6 days to get there, to my house when it's been like Prime, and usually Prime takes like 1 night or like 2 days max. I don't know. It's been really weird. And it's like for a bunch of stuff too. And I don't know. Has that been going on for anybody else? Has like Prime been slow? All right. So finding Christmas gems. I like that. Let's do it. Get Randonautica open, keeping the radius the same, and let's run it. Finding Christmas gems. Finding Christmas gems. Finding Christmas gems. Finding Christmas gems. Why is this truck stopped right behind me? All right, we got one. Let's see how it goes. Huh, that was odd. So I'm sure you guys saw it in the video, but this like truck just pulled up and stopped right behind me very, very quickly, very, very suddenly. And then it just took off. And now it's following another car, just like riding that car's ass. It's really weird. Whatever. We got our point, and let's head on over. See if we find any Christmas gems in the forest. I'm optimistic. I hope we do. Headed up to the point, guys. So this looks like, I don't know, I think it led us to like kind of a camping area. Because I see this marker, this 52 marker, and I've definitely seen markers similar to that at campsites. So I'm fairly certain it's leading us. Yeah, it is for sure. Because this is like the middle of the forest, and then there's like a picnic table, and I see what looks like a fire pit buried by a bit of snow over there. So we're gonna go check this out, because the point's like right past this back there, and I'm in my hoodie, staying warm enough, so left the coat there, and it's not far. Yeah, okay. So our point is, yeah, our point's like right back there, right in that clearing. And yeah, maybe we'll find something good there. I'm not sure, but we will certainly check. It definitely does not look like anybody has been wanting to camp here in a while. Maybe I should come out and camp out here tomorrow night. Maybe I should come back here with my camping stuff. It's supposed to be stupid cold out tomorrow night, but that means there'll be probably nobody wanting to camp, which is good for me. When we try and do investigations, we want the least amount of people possible. Oh man. Okay. Let's take a look around here. See if anything sticks out to us. Whew. Huh? Just trees, sticks, and snow so far. And the intent was it finding Christmas gems, I believe? Finding Christmas gems? Yeah. So if it follows the intent, it should be. Oh, what's this? Maze. Oh, looks like just snow. I just saw something. Wait, hold on. It is just snow. So I saw this in the tree. I was like, oh, it looked like something was stuck in there, covered with the snow, but yeah, it's just snow and ice. Shoot. But anyways, if it follows the point, finding Christmas gems should be something like, you know, shiny, sparkly, colorful. But, you know, it's not always the case that what we find follows what we set the intent for. Oh, there's more of those berries. The ground looks like blood. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, give me something cool for Randonautica. That's my Christmas song. As you can tell, I'm a fantastic songwriter. I'd like to hope I'm a better filmmaker than I am a songwriter. Oh, man. Okay. I also have a question for you guys for a new video. I know some of you enjoy the camping videos, and that's who this question is for. Some of you enjoy the camping videos. Some of you don't like the camping videos at all and here strictly for Randonautica. But for those of you who are, who do enjoy the camping videos, what would you, okay, here is a camping video idea that I have. I want to know if you guys think, if it's something that you'd like, or if it's something that you think is stupid. Let me know, or would be boring. So I'm thinking about doing a new video for the channel called Trapped in a Tent. And what that would be is literally what it sounds. I would be trapped in the tent for be a challenge video. I would be stuck in a tent for an evening, for a night, from 8 p.m. till like 4 or 5 a.m. I'm gonna lock myself, trap myself in a tent with a cursed item and investigate for the night. But it wouldn't just be me, just sitting around there staring at this item. I would be doing a lot of other stuff. I'd be like cooking something, cooking dinner, stuff like that, while I do this, investigation. Do you think that would be cool? Or do you think that would be something kind of, you wouldn't enjoy? Because I'm just thinking something like I'd come out here with the tent. I come out here, it'd be focused very little on outside investigation, be more about this cursed object. But I'd open the cursed object in the tent, cook dinner, do everything else, kind of have some variety to it, and then just like investigate this, object or item all night. What do you guys think? Do you think that'd be cool, something you'd enjoy, or do you think it'd be something stupid? I think I'm going to try it. Maybe that's what I don't know. If I do go camping tomorrow night, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe not, because the heater, when it gets too cold, the heater is kind of useless. I got this nice little propane heater, but like I said, when it gets too cold like this, even that doesn't like really work or do anything, just to keep you warm. But so I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I got a couple items. I'm not gonna say what they are, but I haven't even unboxed them. But I have a couple cursed objects, cursed items that I want to do some videos with that I have obtained. All right. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, not seeing anything. Oh, I'm glad I had gloves on. I just grabbed this thing, not even looking that it was a gigantic, nasty thorn bush. I just straight up was like, eh. Makes me so angry everything else dies, and thorn bushes are some of the things that live through the winter. Thorn bushes, the Canadian geese of plants. Just useless and annoying. Just make a mess everywhere and be really annoying. Let me check this campsite, since it's kind of around the same. It's kind of around the point. Because my thought for this, guys, is finding Christmas gems. It might not be, that could be literally or figuratively, but I figure if I find anything like that, it's probably going to be around a campsite. Somebody left it behind, which also means it's more than likely buried in the snow. And it's gonna, dude, if we don't find anything this time, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like straight up. It'd be 2 in a row we don't find anything. Which usually it's common that we don't find something for an intent, but 2 in a row, that reminds me like of the days when Max and I first started doing Randonautica. We found nothing. Oh! We got something weird. But it is something. So look at this. It's in the fire pit. Let's examine. It's what is this? It's supposed to be like some sort of building. The King's House. It's got writing on the back of it that says the King's House. What could that mean? So this is supposed to be like a house? There's no arrows on it or anything. If you don't understand what I'm talking about that you don't understand what I mean by there's no arrows on it and what I'm talking about by saying that, we've been finding a lot of intents recently that have arrows on them pointing at windows. And when I saw it for a second, I thought that's what it was going to be, but it says the king's house. I have no idea what that could mean, the king's house. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't make any sense. The king's house. It does. Oh, look at that. It's got a golden door, though. See that front door? It's gold. Finding Christmas gems. So, like, gold, I mean, and not, well, it's not a jewel, a gem. I mean, it's still something precious, still something, you know, valuable. So, finding Christmas gems in this house. I mean, I'm kind of reaching here, but this house is red, white, and blue, like Christmas colors. I mean, if it was green, it'd be more accurate, but still, like, with the golden door, finding Christmas gems, the king's house. I don't know, that's really weird. Alright, so, no, is that guy there? I don't know. There's just there's another car here. Yo. Yo, they're leaving. Dude, that's kind of weird. I don't know when that guy got here. Because I wasn't even paying attention. I don't think he was here when I pulled up, but I was on my phone when I pulled up. Dude, that's kind of weird. That's seriously kind of odd. That person was over there. And then right when I like, okay, because like right when I was just talking, I was like, I noticed that truck that was there. And I was like, it's kind of weird. Like, is that somebody? And then when I was just talking that's when that guy left. It's like when I acknowledge, it's like when I acknowledged it and I was looking at him, he just took off. Like that's weird. Like right when I started looking at him was when he left. But I don't know how long he's been there. I don't know if he was there like since I got here, if he just pulled up or what. I don't know, dude. That's kind of odd. All right, back in the car. Oh, man. Dude, I'm right by the lake again. I literally just got jump scared by the ice. I'm not even joking. I don't know how those of you who have been by a lake when it's like super cold, like doing some ice fishing or whatever, you'll know what I'm talking about. Those of you, I'll try and explain it as best as I can. Those of you who aren't familiar with it, I'll try and explain it as best as I can. So, lakes, obviously, you know, like when water freezes, it, you know, it expands. And that's kind of like, well, not kind of, that's like what happens on a lake, just obviously like a much bigger area. So like as like the water gets colder and it starts getting colder out, like the entire lake, I might be wrong about this. Those of you who know more about it than I do, please explain, because I'm interested in knowing too. But the water will the ice will start like expanding and contracting as it gets colder. And when it does, it makes like these really weird noises. It's like, whoa, I don't know how to do it. It's like this, like, whoa, like it sounds like water, just like, but like if the entire lake like was like splashing all at once underneath the surface of the ice. It just makes like this really weird like hollow sound. Like it's very tough to explain, but like yeah, like a hollow sound almost. And that's what just happened out on the lake, and I was just like, dude, that's weird. I jumped like a little bit. I was like, whoa, because it's like, whoop. You know, it's very loud. It's very, very loud. Yeah, it's just very unnatural because there's nothing else that sounds like that. That's why it's so hard to explain, because there's nothing. I guess the closest thing, and a lot of people are not going to know what I'm talking about at all. The closest thing that I could compare it to is a waterbed. Those of you who know what a waterbed sounds like when you lay down on it, it sounds the same, just like water trapped on the surface of something. It's really weird. I don't even know if waterbeds exist anymore, but I had one for the longest time when I was growing up. I had a waterbed. I think my back is still paying the price, but it was comfortable to sleep on. That's for sure. It was really nice in the winter. You turn up the heater on the waterbed, get into this nice toasty bed. It was nice. Now I kind of miss it, but yeah. Anyways, so I'm going to end it here for tonight. It's getting cold out. I'm losing light rapidly, and like I said, you know, it's getting chilly out now. Let me see what it is. What was it the last time we checked? 2 degrees, I think. And now it is loading up the weather app. Now it's 0 degrees. Yeah. Let's see, in an hour, it's supposed to be -12. And then an hour after that, -15, -20, and it just keeps going. Yeah, it's going to be a rough one. So I am going to call it for this evening. When it warms up, though, I'm going to be out there filming like some crazy Randonautica stuff, and camping stuff. I'm going to be hitting the second half of December extraordinarily hard. So get ready, guys, because I'm going to be dropping a ton of content on this channel. A lot of Christmas related stuff. Well, not a lot, but some, and just a lot of regular content. I do want to apologize. Honestly, I have been, and this is, I know the core viewership is probably still here watching me right now. A lot of the people who are just here for, you know, watching the Randonautica part are gone by now, which is fine. It's completely fine. You know, not everybody cares about, you know, they just want to see, like, you know, the meat and potatoes of the video, but they don't really care about, you know, the rest of it. But which is completely fine. I'm the exact same way with some stuff. But yeah, guys, I just apologize for not uploading as much as I usually do on here. I definitely need to get back in. I'm not need to. I'm going to get back into it. The thing is for those of you who don't know, this is pretty much like my job now, is uploading. And because I've been like working and filming so much, and I finally, you know, dropped like my job. Well, I still work there like just very little, usually less than double digits of hours per week. And I like single digits of hours are like what I'm scheduled for. So YouTube like is pretty much my job. But I had been doing that so much before. It just like working, filming like at the same time. And now that I kind of, oh wow, whoops, I have messed my shutter speed up, something fierce. That's why my video was looking so weird. I was wondering about that. And then essentially, like, I just, you know, dropped to YouTube. And to be honest with you guys, I just really have not held myself accountable Because I don't have a boss. I don't have, a schedule to follow. I don't have to be somewhere at X amount of time. So I just really haven't held myself accountable for making content, for going out there, for investigating, for filming, for doing random, whatever, whatever. And yeah, I need to get on it. I need to quit saying need. I'm going to get on it. I'm going to start getting these videos out like I planned. Like, this is what I want to do. And I've been given, it feels like I've been given this opportunity that not a lot of people are given to, like, get out there and film full time. And I'm just kind of like squandering it away. You know what I mean? I've just been lazy this past month. I mean, I can make up excuses and be like, oh, it's because it's been cold out. It's because, I just need a little break because, I've been so used to working my job and filming at the same time. Like, I just need a little break to reset. No, like, all those are partially true, but I don't need to make those excuses. I've just been lazy. I've just been lazy. I'm going out. I went out today and I filmed on the coldest day that we've had so far in the year. So obviously I'm capable of doing that. And I'm just using the weather as, oh, it's snowy, I can't film. Oh, it's this, I can't, don't want to use my camera in the rain, or like, I'm just excuses. I need to get out. I'm going to get out. I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring you guys some of the best investigations that are on YouTube. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to film some of the best camping videos, some of the best investigation videos that are out there, some of the best Randonauticas that are out there. So yeah, we're going to get to it. We're going to hit the second half of December and going into the new year hard. I got some stuff coming, so stay tuned. And segueing from that into the outro pretty much, I want to give a special shout out to the patrons, to the YouTube channel members. Guys, thank you so much for your support, for making me be able to go and do this full time possible. Like, it really, like the patrons and the channel members really help out an absolutely astronomical amount. And I don't want, what? That's another thing. I don't want to let you guys down, because every month, you guys are like so generous as to be a member, or so generous to be a patron, to support me, and that really means something to me. And yeah, I don't want to let you guys down, because I don't want you to, think I'm squandering away your support, or, it doesn't mean anything to me, because it does. It absolutely does. You guys are freaking amazing, and I appreciate you. So yeah, don't worry. Content's coming. I'm going to sit down this week. You can hold me to this. I'm going to be sitting down this next week and revamping the memberships and the patrons, or the Patreon. I'm going to be adding some new perks, and I'm going to be taking away some of the, lesser perks. But I want to make it realistic. I want to make it more engaging for those of you who are members, for those of you who are patrons. The Patreon, definitely check that out if you want to support the channel, because I'm figuring out how to structure it right now. But I'm going to start doing some giveaways with Patreon. I can't do them on memberships on YouTube. It violates their terms of service or something. But yeah, I think I can do giveaways on Patreon. So I'm going to be setting that up over there. And then I'm going to be revamping the YouTube memberships to put in some other perks there. So for you guys, it's going to be like some exclusive videos and some other stuff like that. You'll see. I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself, because I'm going to sit down, I'm going to write all this out, and I'm going to work on it this week. And by next weekend, that stuff will be live. The Patreon and the subscriptions, they'll all be, or the memberships, they'll all be revamped with some perks that you guys will definitely like. So that will be coming. So yeah, if you would like to support the channel, now's the time to jump in on the ground floor. So while I get those rolled out. But all right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for all that you do. And thank you for being here. For me, for the channel, and I got some stuff coming, so stay tuned. But alrighty, I'm gonna head home, get this video edited and up so you guys have something to watch this weekend. I appreciate you all. If you're here till the end, you are amazing. Thank you so much. Helps the channel out. Just staying to the end helps the channel out an astronomical amount. Like it doesn't sound like it, but it really does. If you stay to the end of the video, YouTube sees like you're making like, you know, content that people want to sit all the way through, and they, you know, they really reward the channel for that. So thank you guys, and thank you for staying to the end if you're still here. But alrighty, yeah, check out the social media. Follow us on Facebook. I just hit 50K on Facebook. I want to give a big shout out to you guys who are Facebook followers for that. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button on Facebook. You are awesome. And yeah, that should do it. Have a good night or day wherever you're at. Look forward to talking to you in the comments, and see you very soon on the next one. Peace out, guys.